KSI versus Dillon Danis is happening in March. Now, who's going to win this fight? Well, before we talk about who's going to win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances, in which KSI fought Joe Fournier, in which KSI started off great, knocked out Joe Fournier in round 2. But then the fight was ruled a no contest since KSI thought this was MMA and he knocked out Joe Fournier with an elbow. And after this, KSI went on to fight Tommy Fury, in which both started out very fast in rounds 1 and 2. But after this, there was no action at all. There was more hugs landed than punches, and Tommy Fury won by decision. Now let's take a look at Dillon's latest performances, in which he fought Logan Paul. And let's just say Dillon Danis should stick to jiu-jitsu, because Logan Paul completely destroyed Dillon Danis. Logan Paul took control of the whole entire fight, won every single round, completely outlanded Dillon Danis.
Now this fight being confirmed is honestly not a bad fight, because at least KSI is fighting a well-known name who the internet hates. And yes, I know that their latest performances have been trash, and yes, I know that this fight was supposed to happen some time ago, so maybe you could say that the hype has died down, but at least we know the build-up of this fight is going to be crazy and entertaining. But besides the build-up and the tension of this fight does truly suck, because like I said, their latest performances have been trash. Dillon Danis didn't even fight Logan Paul. He just let Logan Paul release all his anger and frustration on him. Both Logan Paul and Dillon Danis are lucky that they promoted the fight really well, and they had good moments in the build-up to their fight, because that fight was truly disappointing. And as for KSI, well, he also did trash in his last fight. That fight with him and Tommy Fury did not live up to the hype, and I believe that this fight with KSI and Dillon Danis isn't going to be anything different. I also believe that it's going to have a good build-up, but when it comes to fight night, it's going to be very disappointing for those who expected a back and forth fight, because KSI ain't changing his style, and we don't know if Dillon Danis is going to come and fight the same way that he did against Logan Paul. Which I believe that if Dillon Danis comes and fights the same way that he did against Logan Paul, then I believe that KSI is not going to get the knockout, and I don't believe that he's going to put on a good fight, because with his style and with Dillon Danis just covering up, there's no way we will get good action. But let's say that Dillon Danis decides to switch things up and actually look like a boxer. Well, in that case, I still believe that he's not going to risk getting clipped by KSI, so he's just going to be moving around and fighting at a range that he knows KSI can't touch him at. But anyways, KSI should win this fight, and he needs a knockout, because after not fighting in a long time and after hyping himself up, there's no way he can go out there and perform worse than how Logan Paul performed against Dillon Danis.